escape from reality.
The Pope. Poopy, popey, popey, poopy, popey, ropey, ropey, popey on the ropey. Apparently, he got onto Twitter for the first time, and he had like 50,000 followers or something like that.
There was 250,000 followers before he tweeted, and then when he started tweeting, it went automatically to 750,000 and then over 1 million.
Yeah. You know, and the thing was, people were saying, "Oh, our Pope Benedict the 16th has a Twitter account, coolest Pope in history." You know, when they
I'm close.
Yeah, you know, the thing is, when we have holograms, people who can, you know, do hologram blogs, and the Pope gets the hologram, they'll say, "Oh, the Pope's got the first hologram blog. He's the coolest Pope in history." You know, bullshit. You know, he's got fame. That's the only, because everybody knows the Pope. You know, the Pope on the rope. You know, as I like to call him. But the fact that he's got a Twitter account, fuck, anybody can get a Twitter account.
He's got 7. They're in different languages.
Yeah. You know, and the thing is, I've got several myself. So, yeah, you can have in any language you want, if you wanted to do that. Joe, your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, in the Book of Revelations, it says clearly that once the Pope gets Twitter, that will be a sign of the apocalypse, and Jesus is coming.
I missed that one.
You missed it?
I must have missed that one.
All right, yo, I'm gonna have to get out my Bible later and school you on this, because it says right there in Revelations this was gonna happen.
Wait a minute.
Anybody who doesn't read the Bible did not see this coming.
Oh, you know what? I just found it in chapter 32. It was in chapter 32 when the Pope tweets.
When the Pope tweets. The bird will land on the twig and will chirp the words of God. Clearly that means that the Pope is tweeting. Well, I mean, you know, when he first started his account, it was a big deal. And then when he actually started tweeting, when he actually had a few tweets out there, I went and I looked at his @ mentions. We talked about this the other day.
Yeah.
And I was going through his @ mentions, and I'm like, wow. Like 1 in 10 of these people are part of the Twitter atheist community. Everybody is mentioning him today. It's great. I was going through. I'm like, oh, I know that guy. Oh yeah, I know. Oh, that's funny. He just called him a Nazi. Because I mean, and I actually got into a conversation with some people on Twitter. You know, I mean, people were like, "Oh, he's an ex-Nazi. He's an ex-Nazi." Well, you know, he was indoctrinated. You know, is he really an ex-Nazi? Well, he was a member of the Hitler Youth.
Yep.
And he was just a child. He was indoctrinated, but now he's in charge of one of the largest child indoctrination groups on the planet.
Ugh.
So, I mean, you know, can we really cut him slack on that? I mean, you know,
I don't know.
Don't do as I do. So, I mean, it's just funny. It's funny. You know, the Pope is not reading these tweets. They've got like some either they have enough money to have a consulting firm to check these tweets, or some Monsignor is just like, "All right, you're in charge of the Twitter account this week," and he's like, "Oh, really? God, I hate it. All the atheists tweet me."
It's all the atheists' fault they're on Twitter.
It's like, yep, child molestation, ex-Nazi, child molestation. All right, pray to the okay, I'm going to reply to this one.
Of course he's going to go after the ones that says, "Oh, I'm going to pray for you, Popey." Popey.
And his tweets are really generic. They're just like, blah, 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 blah. And that's an actual quote.
You know,
I remember that tweet.
You know,
I retweeted it.
It was one of the most intelligent tweets he had on there. It really was.
You know, he's gonna start taking.
Retweeted 7 million times.
You know what's gonna happen now? He's gonna get bored with it, and he's gonna start taking pictures of his lunch and posting that. By the way, I'm having crab cakes today.
It's Instagram. Suddenly, he gets new respect from me.
I'm having caviar.
We see we'll have pictures of the Pope's lunch on it. Be like, Pope Benedict endorses this lunch.
Pope Benedict.
Suppose he eats eggs Benedict for lunch.
I was just gonna say that. You beat me to it.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's great.
At Denny's, we could get the Pope breakfast at Denny's.
I'll have the Grand Slam and the Pope special.
Oh, the Pope special without the Nazi, please. Yeah, I don't like Nazi. I'm allergic. I have a really strong. You don't even use the same spatula with the Nazi and the Pope.
Talking Primate said, Eggs Benedict, damn it! That's what I was thinking of. Yeah, no Nazi on the side, no pigs, no bacon on the side there.
Please keep the Aryan nation to yourself, thank you.
Yeah. Oh, that's just too good. And the best part is all the atheists are going after him. That's even better. It's like, oh, I've never had real experience with atheists before. What do I say, Joe?
I know, right? It's like, welcome to the internet. Greg Christina, she said it famously. The atheists own the internet.
Yes, we do.
Oh, you're gonna play in our playground now, huh?
Come on, it's a fight now.
It's not like we're even going after him. We just mention him casually in tweets that are sarcastic and funny.
Wait till they actually starts catching on and go, who are all these people saying all this stuff about me? Anyway, Crystal, your thoughts?
I just have advice for the Pope. Don't send any naked pictures. That's all I have to say about that.
No one will see this tweet. Oop, that's my Pope Winky.
Isn't he like German or Bavarian or something?
Yeah, I think he's German. Yeah, he's German.
He's German.
Yeah.
Ist einen Popen.
This is a picture of my Bratzenwurzen.
That was supposed to be a direct message, not an at mention. Oh.
They were supposed to go to that little boy in Pakistan.
Go to place in Oktoberfest, yeah.
Oh, that's too good. Kristen, do you have anything else you wanted to add on that?
I think I wrote it in on that one.
Okay. Yes, you did. Todd, your thoughts?
I can tell that this Jack and Head doesn't check his at box because I asked him a number of times already if you'd communicate me. I haven't been excommunicated. I'm a little disappointed.
Oh man. That's what I got to start doing. Wait a minute. I can't be excommunicated. I never was communicated to begin with.
Right. Anyway, I also asked. Everyone was wondering, well, what's the first tweet going to be? The Pope going to make? And I said, who cares unless he says something like, by the way, all priests, you're not required to report any allegations of child molestation to the proper authorities. I wouldn't be impressed. I'm still not impressed.
Yes.
I mean, big deal. I mean, we have a guy who protects child molesters and looks like Emperor Palpatine on Twitter. Whoopee.
You're right, he does,
Something complete.
If I wasn't already an atheist, I'll tell you what, I'd leave the Catholic Church in a heartbeat just by looking at him. It's like, this guy is obviously evil.
He does. He looks evil. There's pictures. There's a lot of memes. Like, there's this little girl. She's running away from like preachers, and there's one of him running away from her running away from the Pope and everything. It's like, yeah,
the lightning coming out of his fingers. That's not even Photoshop. That's an actual atheist photo.
Taken on stage.
He was just hanging out in Poland. He's like, oh, by the way, I'm the Pope.